I refuse to destroy a childhood. I can't walk down the street without nearly killing myself twice. Every time a car passes by, I jump in front of it. I stepped in gum on the first day of elementary school. I am still stuck to the pavement. When I was 11, I read about the honorable death of a samurai warrior, but I don't have the guts to spill my guts on the bathroom floor of the one-story house that I call home. But home is where you're happy, where you're loved. That is not here. I cannot live on the second floor or higher because I am tempted to jump out the window. But I will not because there is gum on the bottom of my shoe and I am still stuck. When I was 13, my best friend tied an invisible string around our wrists. I think that if I jumped, she'd fall too. Unless the string has frayed, but I am afraid to find out. My family stocks up on ibuprofen, so just in case I want to die, there was always 3 bottles of Advil in the cabinet. I cannot go to the bathroom in the middle of the night without taking more than the recommended dosage of little green pills. But never enough to kill me because my mother had a headache last week and one of the bottles was empty. When I was 16, I cut holes in my body so deep I thought I would bleed for weeks. But I woke up with scabs and bedsheets stuck to my legs. When I was 4, my great-grandma died. She was old and sick, and she died of natural causes, but that's when I learned what death is. And rainbows, people I love waving goodbye. Ever since then, I've been trying to be a rainbow, but it is so hard to think in color when death is always black. When I was 17, I wrote this poem and I realized that I'm not sure if I want to die or not. And that is why I haven't bothered to scrape the gum off the bottom of my shoe. And that is why I have not cut the string that leads to my long-lost best friend. And that is why I do not own a knife sharpener. I cut my bagels with plastic butter knives. And that is why I scream so loud my mother always has a headache. I've been trying so hard to die for the past 13 years, living a fraction of a millimeter from the edge of the cliff that drops down into the brightest blue sky, where people go to die and rainbows wave goodbye. But I am still alive because that fraction of a millimeter is my little brother asking questions about the world. He has never seen a rainbow before.